What's Next with Danny Coleman. Tonight, Danny's guests include discussing their current album, Mystical Matches, and here to perform their very latest song titled Anymore, Artie and Karen from Blacklight Circle. Then, many special guests have experienced some strange things and voiced their sightings. Wait and see what goes bump in the night as the What's Next show crew decide to go on their very own ghost hunt of the City of Angels studios. Hang around, have some fun, have some laughs, maybe hear a few jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your host, Danny Coleman.
Well, welcome to yet another episode of What's Next with Danny Coleman.
And Maryann Castello.
There you go. We are coming into your living rooms courtesy of City of Angels Recovery and Addiction.
Yes.
I almost said Rediction and Recovery. Recovery and Addiction. This evening, if you're watching us on Long Branch Cable Channel 20, hello. It's always good to see you guys. And we thank you very much for tuning in. But we are sponsored this evening by Neo Zoe Health and Wellness Center of Cranford, New Jersey, as well as the Recovery Spot, New York, and Monmouth Music, Red Bank, New Jersey. And who else?
Who else? Eileen Sullivan, right?
No.
Who?
No, that's it. Just those four.
That's what I thought.
That's all. Just those four. Just thought I'd throw you a loop.
You know where you're throwing me a loop? I only see half the shirt. So if you leave me, I kill you. Uh-oh.
Right.
Is that a threat?
This is week 2. Did you say somebody actually commented on a little, on our last week's episode?
Okay.
Last week's show that they loved the Randy Now's Man Cave shirt.
Okay.
Well, we've decided, actually I decided, I surprised her, and Art, and our music director, Rich Shalanda. Oh, who's here tonight? Let me say hi to you guys before I go any further. Rich is there, engineer Art is here. We have a studio audience of Sam. Hey, she's come back. She's actually part of the production team, and she has showed up tonight.
Yes, she's here in person, in the
flesh.
flesh.
She usually does her work from home.
Well, because she's efficient.
Yeah, she is. That she is. But yes, we're all here this evening. We have some good guests. Before I get to this, we have some good guests. We have Blacklight Circle.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
And we might be doing some surprises here from the broadcast center. You never know. But
should I leave? I just want to see if you're going to kill me.
This here too. Look.
If you leave me, I'll kill you.
That's right. This is week number 2 of our promotion. All you need to do is send us a t-shirt. Send me a t-shirt. Extra large. That's right. Allows for expansion.
You said
extra large t-shirt. And I will wear it on the show. Mm-hmm. That's part 1. This comes from Jill Cagney, a great singer-songwriter, and it says, if it's one of her songs, "If you leave me, I'll kill you." So, hey, what do I know? I took the t-shirt and ran. I'm still here, right?
Well, I like the fact that you picked a t-shirt and not underwear or boxers. That would have been interesting.
Well, I wouldn't be showing them, though.
The boxers you could.
You think?
Yeah.
Next week's show, we'll be doing from my boxers. Anyway, so we have... that's the first thing. Send me a t-shirt.
What size would the boxers be?
There's a joke that goes with that, and I'm not even going to touch it.
Oh, okay.
But the second part is go to cityofangelsnj.org. cityofangelsnj.org, and make a donation of any amount. I don't care what it is. $1, $100, $1,000. $10, whatever it is you want to do, make a donation, send me a t-shirt, and I will wear it on the air, promoting you or your business. Right? Now, provided it's clean.
Clean as in with laundry detergent? Or
well, yeah, don't send me a used shirt.
As
no.
explicit. You never know.
Yes, and please nothing explicit. But, other than that, I will wear it on the air.
That's great.
Don't you think?
I think so.
Okay. Now I lost the thought train. Just got derailed. Totally
He's
got
stuck
derailed.
on the boxer size. I
Yeah,
guarantee it.
I could be.
I'll leave it alone.
Also, if you are interested in becoming a guest of this program, you can do so by emailing us at what's next COA. What's next COA at gmail.com. Send us your suggestions. Send us your desire to be on the program. And
Your questions, comments about us, comments about the show. We'll share
yeah,
them with
comments
everybody.
about whatever, the t-shirts, the boxers, whatever it is.
The fabulous co-host.
The fabulous co-host. That's
The
right.
super fabulous
Everybody
host.
likes my co-host.
Oh, they do?
Everybody likes a co-host.
You know who I want to give a shout out to?
Go ahead,
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin Siri.
Oh,
Siri. Hello.
Mr. Long Branch Cable himself. Go ahead. Should I get Kev? Should I move out of this shot a little bit? Go ahead.
What?
That's it. That was your
no,
shout
I
out.
said hello.
Okay,
there you go. Kevin
my
Siri.
God.
So hello, thank you for being a fan. Thank you.
Art, check the email. We may have a email from a divorce attorney.
Nice.
So what's been happening with you?
A lot of things. Very busy. You know why? It's the beginning of the year. Everybody made their New Year's resolutions that they're going to get fit, they're going to get healthy. And this is a record-breaking year that I've seen people fall off the wagon before March already. And we're only, halfway through the month.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I started to climb back on the ladder.
I know you did. I'm so proud of you.
Huh?
How far did you get up the ladder?
I started yesterday.
So we're on step 2.
Uh-huh.
All right, every step helps.
Of a 10,000 step program.
10,000 a day?
I don't know. I don't get that. What's that? Now you're a health and nutritionist. Now what's that whole 10,000 steps a day thing?
Well, 10,000 steps is getting your body revved up. 10,000 steps can be equivalent to about 5 miles, a little under that, depending which people wear, Fitbits or they're wearing their iWatch, things like that. And it keeps
Is one in kilometers or something?
Well, no, but well, it depends sometimes where you wear it. That's been my experience. Or I've seen people wear it on the wrist. I've seen people have the clip-on onto the belt, things like that. And I have seen different brands do different things. Some even monitor your heart rate, which is really good. But 10,000 steps, you're moving. You're burning calories. And as long as you're burning some calories, and mostly just getting fit, of course we know it's balance, good diet, but we all have to have a little cheat here and there, right? Danny has a secret stash.
I wouldn't know. No, there's no secret stash. Our guests on the radio show ate them.
There's a gold mine. Just wait and see. You will find some.
Oh, that secret stash.
Yes.
Oh,
he
yeah.
has one.
Yes.
But you know what? I'm proud of you because you took the step to start. And even if people start and then they ate the wrong thing for lunch, you know what? Get back on your program by dinner time. Just keep in balance. Do
Little
things.
antacid
Have
can help you
fun.
with that.
What was that?
If you eat the wrong thing for lunch, little antacid, maybe ginger ale.
Well, if you're gonna eat that wrong thing, yeah, I guess so. But you know what? If your digestion is correct, you wouldn't need the antacid. Ooh. Your body would be able to function, and you might not be craving whatever it is that you're talking about that gave you acid indigestion.
That's rough.
I know, but I'm proud of you for starting. That's,
okay.
I really.
So, what would you say to somebody like me? Well, all right, no, not somebody like me. Leave me out of this, because I'm afraid of what you might say to me. What would you say to somebody that comes into Neo Zoe and says, "Hey, I want to get fit"?
Great. What's your commitment level? That would be my first question. And you know why?
I should have been committed.
With your commitment level, you hear, well, I probably could commit 75%. Well, you're a priority. This is your life. This is your health. If you only have a commitment at 75%, how successful will you be? You know what I love to hear? I'm coming in at 100%. If you hit 75 or something, you're not failing, but you're making that goal. You're making those lifestyle changes. So that's what I'd like to hear.
What is the most lifestyle changes that people come to you with?
It varies. Some people need a lifestyle change because they have autoimmune. Some people just want to get fit or they want to feel better. They're coming for chronic fatigue. Saying I'm just tired. How can I get things started? Or you know what? I don't even know where to start. Help. I get that too.
Oh, there you go. Actually, you know what I want to do right now? Because there's some big news that's been released,
Okay.
and I think it's appropriate that it gets out there.
Okay.
I'm going to call to the witness stand, or the witless stand, as it might be, our music director, Rich Shalanda. Come on up here, Rich Shalanda, please, because Rich Shalanda has finally, there he is, our musical director and international touring advisor, Rich Shalanda. You've got some big news going on.
I do?
Modest, too. You've got more shows booked.
Oh. Yes.
Help him there, will you? Help him.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Now, Flying Dreams.
Yes.
We made some announcements recently. You have the Cutting Room coming up
Yes.
again, and then you have a festival as well.
Yes. Yeah, the three, we'll be doing the Cutting Room on March 31st, and that's a great show. So that's March 31st, Cutting Room, New York City. It's a great room. In October, we're doing a great progressive festival called Progstock. Our friend Tom Palmieri, it's his baby, and it's great progressive bands, so we'll be playing there. Also, we have a new show in Dunellen at Roxy and Duke's on February 24th, but it's the New Jersey Prog House Progressive Series, and we'll be there with Julie Slick. Julie Slick was an Adrian Belews band and a bunch of things like that. So she's a really cool bassist and experimental thing. So that's going to be a great show too. The band's also starting its second record, which is really exciting for me. And that's it. So first show would be February 24th at Roxy and Duke's in Dunellen. Second show would be at the Cutting Room March 31st.
New York City, 32nd.
New York City, 32nd. And then in October, first weekend of Progstock. It's still in the works. We'll be there the first day or the second day of Progstock in October. So the band is a great band. Songs are great. The lineup is terrific. So come and see us.
There you go. Flying Dreams, Rich Shalanda, our international touring advisor and music director.
Cool, thank you.
And you can purchase your tickets in advance
Yes.
by going to richshalandaflyingdreams.com.
Now, let me help you with that. RYCHECHLANDA. Rich
Yes.
Shalanda.
Thank you.
Flyingdreams.com.
LMNOPQRS.
MOUSE.
All right, we'll be back with What's Next, which will be a performance from our first guests, Blacklight Circle. We'll be right back.
Are you constantly living with dysfunction in your life? If so, there's help. Neo Zoe, New Life Through Balanced Living, is a very unique holistic wellness company that's here to help you preserve a healthy balance and eliminate any dysfunction. We use an individual approach through nutrition, massage, and various other holistic practices. You can restore your optimal health and a healthy lifestyle. Visit us on the web at neozoe.com or call us at 732-713-0123.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to What's Next. Right now, we have a group from Vernon, New Jersey, a duo. Normally, one of them plays bass and the other plays guitar, but tonight, the bass player, Miss Karen, she's going to be singing, and they're doing a song that's so new. The disc's not even due out yet, but it's so new that she still has the lyric sheet.
It's amazing.
She does.
I know.
She's not even sure of it.
I don't.
But here they are, Blacklight Circle and their song Anymore.
2, 3, 4.
Gonna catch the light. tear. Well, I did my time and I'm doing fine. Got an empty glass and a wiser mind. Shut the door. Yeah, I paid my dues and I sang the blues. Got something to say, I got nothing to lose anymore. I'm not crazy, though you'd like me to think so, wouldn't you? I'm just hazy, and I don't have far to go. Desert sunshine calling out my name. Going offline, ready to reclaim. Now I'm feeling good and I'm back to me, and I know for sure this is who I am. I'm free. Not wasting my time anymore. Gonna sail my ship by the hand of Thor. Newborn pain shed another skin. Now I know my worth, this is where I begin. Now you're sinking low and I'm flying high, knowing what I know now. Electrified. Yeah, I did my time and I'm doing fine, and I made up my mind anymore. Yeah, I paid my dues and I sang the blues. Got nothing to say, got nothing to lose anymore. Thank you.
Since 1987, Monmouth Music has served the local music community of Red Bank from their location at 30 Monmouth Street in the center of historic downtown Red Bank, New Jersey. Owner-operated, Monmouth Music provides lessons of all levels, beginner through professional, as well as brand-name instruments and a repair service. For all of your musical needs, go to Monmouth Music. That's Monmouth Music, 30 Monmouth Street, Red Bank, New Jersey.
Hey, welcome back. That was Karen and Artie. Blacklight Circle, and they're with us right now. They are What's Next. Yeah, that's right here. Oh, What's Next with Danny Coleman and Maryann Castello.
Hello.
There we are. So what's up, guys?
Oh, January. What is that? We got a show tomorrow. By the time anybody sees this, it'll be over. But we're going to be playing that. See, I go right into the plug. I go right for the plug instantly.
You're failing miserably at that. Well, all right. Why don't we? I'll tell you what. Let me take the lead on this one then. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, good. You have. Well, we have here on the table. We have your new CD, but not the new CD.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, Karen?
That's right.
Correct. Now that's Magical Matches that everybody sees right there. But that song that you just did is off your yet soon to be released one.
Right. Blacklight Circle 5.
Okay.
That's our 5th CD, aptly named, and we just did a song called Anymore tonight. That's off of that, and that album is actually finished, but it's still being mastered, so it's not out yet, but we released one song from it.
And I could not help but notice it's so new that you still had to have the lyric sheet with
Yes,
you. Wow.
yeah.
When did you finish that?
Not very long ago. I would say a couple of weeks ago, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the last ones.
One of the last
we
ones.
got.
Yeah. And in between songwriting and putting the rest of the album together, it's still very new, so it's not completely memorized yet.
Very nice. Well, you guys are you are prolific producers. Every time I talk to you, you've got a new album coming out, or every
Yeah.
time
We do. Yeah.
you've been together like 3 months. You got 5 albums already.
Yeah,
Now, how long have you guys been playing music? You guys have known each other for a long time.
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah. Since high school. Yeah.
And when did you both decide that playing music together? I mean, how did that come about?
probably about 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah, we got back in touch, and Art was playing in a bar in Wayne, which is where we both grew up, and he said, "Come down, and see me." And I said, "Oh, that's came down, watched him play. He was with another guitarist at the time,
Yeah.
and he said, do
Come up and sing.
come up and sing," and I said, "So I did." That's basically how it started.
Yeah. And we were
And what
like,
was it that you
playing
sang
music.
that?
I think I sang Landslide.
Yeah, Landslide. That's
Ooh, a little Stevie
Yeah.
Nicks.
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
that.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
did
So,
that,
yeah,
and
that's where it all started, yeah.
and then she would come because we played there every Thursday for a while. I think there were a couple of months where we just had this steady gig where we'd show up, and then since we were from Wayne, the fun thing was everybody who was around would come out, and it was like a big Thursday night party. So that was a great gig. You would have like people from like a friend of mine works with a band called Dramarama, and he would come up and we would do like some Dramarama, and we would just do all these covers and Beatles and Zeppelin and just fun stuff, and it turned into like kind of like an open mic night. It was fun. Anybody that wanted to come up and play. But that was like 4
That's
years
where
ago.
it started, yeah. We had 4.5 years ago, yeah.
And then Karen and I started doing covers, and then writing songs. I had a whole lot of songs from my last band that I was in, and she had songs she wrote. And we put out the first record, Maryann, and it actually debuted on your show. The night that we finished that album and got everything and all the paperwork done on it, we were actually on Rock On Radio like 3 years ago. How long? It was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago, yeah.
Long,
Yeah, this isn't our first
back
rodeo,
when you were,
as they say, whoever they are.
back when you were like in Murray Grove.
Yeah,
That's a long-
Lenoka Harbor.
Yeah,
Yes,
in
that's
Harbor.
right, yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
when I
great
came out,
place.
yeah.
And
Good memory.
yeah, Rock on Radio. And we had a really cool guest that night. You remember who it was?
What, besides you two?
Yeah, Edgar Winter.
Oh, that's right. Edgar called the show that
Yeah.
evening. That's
I
right.
was-
Yes.
I was like, holy crap.
Edgar
we're
called
on.
the show before he had a big gig coming up at the Cutting Room, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, and I wound up going to that show to see Edgar.
Man.
So it all came full circle.
Yeah.
Blacklight Circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Blacklight Circle. Okay. How do we arrive at that name?
For lack of a better name, it was lucky. You know, it was an amazing thing when you try to think of band names. You inevitably go on like, oh, I thought of this great name, and you type it into Google. It's like, oh man, half a dozen bands have that name, and this, and it was like, and it was going. You go through the list, and the names get crappier and crappier as you go along. It's like, oh, the Potato Heads. Damn, people have the Potato Heads. Oh crap!
Not that we would
And
name ourselves
I came
the
up with
Potato Heads.
Well, it was one of the in the running, and Blacklight Circle. We had this name, Blacklight Circle, and I was like, oh, surely somebody's going to have this. And I typed it into Google, couldn't find anything on Blacklight Circle. It's like, oh, go immediately register at .com, blacklightcircle.com. So all right, we got a name. It's cool. So we got that. And then White Light Circle was available too. I took that. So we have both names. I know we went through that.
We've been through
Sometimes we will be the White Light
I
Circle.
never know where to look.
You don't. And
Depends on the day.
we even have a YouTube channel that's White Light Circle. So it's both of us, but it's both our channels, the Black Light Circle and White Light Circle.
Depending on the day.
But all of your music has been released under.
Black Light Circle.
Black
yeah, it's
Light
all Black Light
Circle.
Circle,
Yes.
and all the meta tags are Black Light Circle. And
And how do we find Black Light Circle? What are your websites, social media? What do you have?
Website blacklightcircle.com, or just Google it. We own the first 2 pages of Google, which is pretty good. We do, and so yeah, all of our videos will come up. Our YouTube channels.
Yes, Reverb Nation.
Like
we're,
us on Facebook,
yeah.
Black Light Circle, Reverb Nation, Black Light Circle Band 1. And that does it. Twitter,
SoundCloud too.
SoundCloud. Yeah, we try to. I don't know. There's 2 camps about spreading yourself too thin with like too much social media, or just trying to keep it to the, the Facebook and YouTube thing. So I don't know. I don't know what works better.
It all depends, because there was a guy I know. I know several. Don't ask me why, but I know several bail bondsmen. Okay, and the one guy. The one bail bondsman was AA bail bonds. Okay? So another guy decides to open up a bail bonds shop, and he became
Double D.
5A bail bonds. And he said he did it so that he would always come first in the searches.
Yeah, there's some. That's a good way of thinking of it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. So you guys, when you write your music, do you write it together? I mean, Artie, are you the main? Because Karen, you play bass.
Yes.
Yeah, she plays guitar too.
And you do a whole crazy looping thing, and
Yeah.
that we're not going to see this evening, but you did.
Yeah. Last show we were on, we did the whole electric thing,
You did.
Yeah.
and and set it all up, and we played a lot of songs that night. We were there
did.
for 2 hours.
Yeah, with this songwriting, it's usually Art will come up with a tune, a melody, and I will write
Lyrics.
to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Or I just write, sometimes poetry or whatever, and we'll set it to a melody, and that's usually how it works.
Now, how often do you two gig out? I mean, I know you said you have a gig coming up at
Roxy and Dukes.
Roxy and Dukes.
Roxy
in
and Dukes
Ellen,
on the
right?
2nd,
Yeah.
yeah, and then
February 2nd, and then
Dingbats tomorrow night, which will be
Friday
the
January
19th.
19th, yeah.
Dingbats is in Clifton,
Clifton,
so right, that gig, yes, will have already happened once this airs.
Yes.
But when's the Roxy and Duke show?
February 2nd.
February 2nd.
Okay, so that's coming up another 2 weeks.
Yes. And
How
then,
often do you perform?
We try
Once or
and
twice a month.
yeah.
Really, we don't try to go too nuts because you got to get people out to the shows, and if you, I mean, let's face it, even if like a big famous band played like every single week, people get tired of going to see them. It'd be like, and then plus, you're kind of saturated in this little area because there's only so many clubs. Like a dozen and a half, clubs that
Up in
really do
northern-
like original
yeah, northern
music.
New Jersey, yeah.
And they're not close, so
You have a dozen and a half. That's 18 for those of you at home. You have a dozen and a half
probably less than that. Yeah.
original clubs in your area?
Oh, to name them all.
I mean, do you? I mean, because in this area there are. Let me think about it. 0. That's why anybody who plays originals sticks to coffee houses and drives to the Jersey Shore. I mean, for you to have that many in your community, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Where is this community?
No, I'm talking.
Share with
I'm
us.
talking about the tri-state. I'm talking about like New York and New Jersey
yeah.
and South Jersey and all over, all around. That's where we play. I mean, I don't
Okay.
want to be driving to like Virginia to do a show unless they pass a lot. Or it's a really good, high
Or they
exposure. Yeah. Or not even if they pay. I mean, if it was a good exposure or like, we were playing with certain bands, I would do it. I would get into the car and drive.
A common practice that irks me very much so is something called pay to play.
Oh, don't get me started.
There you go. Go ahead. Why not? Go for it, Karen. What is your issue with pay to play?
That's ridiculous. That's, when, I think there should be a set fee, for bands to play. And I mean, to have to sell a certain amount of tickets is not possible.
Well,
all the
here's the
time.
thing, I mean-
People have plans,
Well, let me
and you can't,
let me explain to those of you watching at home the whole basis of pay to play. As a band, you play a venue. The venue looks at you and says, "We want you to sell 50 tickets. If you don't sell 50 tickets, you don't get paid." So let's say you sell 47. You bring in 47 people who pay $10 or $15, $20 a ticket. They drink at the club. The club makes the money off the tickets, makes the money off the booze,
right.
and the artist gets nothing.
Zilch.
And it just, now the flip side of that, I mean, you guys know I'm a musician, so the flip side of that is, you have a lot of bands who come in and they feel that they are the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they're going to, what, we want $450 for this 3-piece band for one set. The club gives them $450. They draw 5 people.
Right.
Now, if I'm the club owner, I'm ticked. But I still don't believe in pay to play.
No.
What I think is it's just like anything else. It's a cost of business. If you operated, Artie's Aardvarks and you sold Aardvarks, and today you sold 10,000 Aardvarks, and tomorrow you only sold 3. That's all built into the cost of business. You learn how to adjust based on your, right, Mary, you own a business.
Yes, this is
So,
correct.
some days you get, you're busy for 8, 9, 10 hours. Other days, it might only be 2 or 3. And you figure out, it's all built into your overhead, your costs.
Cost of doing business.
So considering the markup on alcohol and soda at clubs and venues, the fact that they want to look at you and say, well, you sell 50 tickets or you don't get paid, that just doesn't sit well with me.
No.
So what it comes down to is it's extortion of the musicians.
Yes.
You're giving
absolutely.
them free entertainment. That'd be like that'd be like Maryann taking me out to dinner because she wants to.
Hint. That was a big hint,
That'll
I think.
happen. And we get there, and the guy brings us a bill, and we say, "I'm sorry, you know what? It took too long to get here, and it really didn't meet our expectations, so we're not paying."
Right, that's exactly.
Well, you could do that. People do that.
They
People
do,
that
yes.
to venues. They'll
And then
say, "Oh, I'm not paying for
we
it."
walk out in cuffs because that's, you know what that is? That's called robbery.
Exactly.
That's called stealing. That's like shoplifting. You go there, you eat, you drink, and you sneak out. It's like dine and dash. That's a crime, and it's a crime what they do to musicians. So how, as a musician, Karen, do we overcome this?
Well, there is a bar in New York City called Lovecraft's, and what they do is they pay their musicians 10%, 10% of the bar tab?
10% of the bar.
Of the bar.
And
Okay, I've done those gigs before.
Yeah, and they pass the
you
hat.
can pass the
around
hat. I
too,
mean, that's
you
a
know?
time honored. That's what they did in the '60s.
You know, it's kinda
It's
like
right
an
in the
old-fashioned
song of
thing, yeah.
the moms and the fathers after every number we pass the hat. What, Cat Alley's, what the heck's the name of that
Creek
song?
Alley.
Creek Alley Inn.
There's a bar
How's that?
over in Bucks County, in New Hope, Pennsylvania. There's a bar called John and Peter's. And what they used to do, when I used to play there, was they would pay you $50. Whether you were a 3-piece band, a 5-piece band, they'd pay you $50. And then they would put out a massive tip jar, and one of the waiters or waitresses would walk around with this tip jar and go table to table to table. So you got
That's
a
a
couple
great
bucks for the
idea.
band.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, so you still didn't make a ton of money, but at least you made gas money and something, which is a crime in itself. But you didn't walk out of there playing for free.
Right, exactly.
It
Yeah,
really is.
Yeah, that irks me.
Now let me say this though, in defense of, you know, I'm a musician, but like, let me say on behalf of the venues, and thank God we do have venues to play in. If you are not in demand and you don't draw, you really don't have any right to expect anybody to pay you. If you don't get anybody there, or you can't,
Right.
you just got to keep on going. And thank God that, you know, they will let you play and get exposure, because everybody's got to start somewhere. Everybody's got to, you know, you can't, you know, bring people
Well, that's what
right
open
out
mics
of
are for.
the gate.
That's
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly.
You want to start somewhere and get exposure, go to an open mic.
Right.
But if you're going to be an act that's going
That
to
is a big
draw
help.
25, 35, 55, 60, 100 people on a Tuesday night, you shouldn't be playing, because, you know, you shouldn't have to sell tickets to do it.
No.
You know. But that's my soapbox, and now I'm done.
I know I
You
can take
can
you
do
to
that.
dinner.
Oh boy, here we go.
White
Where?
Castle.
White Castle.
I'll take you to White Castle.
Do you know where one is?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Will I see Harold and Kumar there?
I love Harold and Kumar. Hopefully they'll bring their big bag.
So what's next for, other than your 2 gigs, what are you guys, and you gonna release, when is the new disc supposed to come out?
Well, it was supposed to come out in January.
Yeah, so we always set
Actually,
unrealistic
today, I think.
expectations
But,
for ourselves.
well, no, that's
And we
what
can
keeps
beat
us
ourselves
going.
up when we fail.
No, we never fail. No, it's not in our vocabulary.
I know.
I like that.
Failure is not an option.
No.
No, I mean,
I
this
would
spring
say-
we'll get it done
Yeah,
by
February,
January,
March, yeah.
February, end of March. We'll get Blacklist Circle 5 out there.
Okay, well, it's coming.
And then
Quickly.
yeah, and then plans probably to release a live album somewhere in the future too.
Oh.
We could. We have a
Yes.
lot of.
Do you have a venue picked out?
No, what
We got a lot of recordings, decent recordings.
Yes, we do have a lot of recordings. Yeah, so you know, it kind of be cobbled together from different venues. You know, not necessarily just one. So yeah, that's in the works too.
Kind of like Genesis did 3 Sides Live. I'm actually on that album.
Wow.
I saw them at the Spectrum in Philadelphia when they used Squonk from that very same show. If you listen closely, you can hear me going.
I'm gonna have to listen now. No, I am.
Gosh. All right, well, Artie, Karen, thank you so much
Thank you,
for
Dan.
making
Thank
the
you,
trip with
Dan.
us.
Thank you,
And
Maryann.
you guys are going to do one more tune for us, which is called
All
Which
about
one?
everything.
All about
All
everything.
About Everything. So,
And that is off the second CD,
Which-
Colors of Cats.
okay. Yeah, you have some
With,
colorful titles of your disc. Before you go, Karen, explain to us about the cover of Magical Matches. I know that you stood on like a dark road with
I
about
did.
425 books of matches or
I did.
something, right? And they were actually your hands on the cover of that
That is
disc.
my hand, yeah. Art came up with the title, and he said, "Okay, I've got this idea. You know, let's get your hand holding a flaming matchbook." So we stood in front of my house, and we lit.
Like pitch dark road,
Pitch
and
dark.
took all the
There are
flash
no
off
lights.
of everything, and used the cell phone. It's nothing
Yeah.
high tech. And but what I wanted for it was like the flame to do a certain thing. You know, I wanted it to look right because I wanted it to come up and underline Magical Matches on the thing, but wanted it to look right. So you know, you play with it in Photoshop and you go through all the different pictures.
Yeah,
and,
so I held 300 books of matches.
Yeah,
My
well,
neighbors were kind of pissed.
Linus, like books after books. It was
Right.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Karen, Artie, black light circle, maybe white light circle. We're gonna stick with black light circle, but they're what's next because they're gonna do another tune for us, and we'll be right back.
If addiction, pain disorders, and mental health issues control your life, and you are ready for change, the Recovery Spot offers expert outpatient care for addiction, pain disorders, and mental health issues. we offer focused, high-quality treatment specifically designed for you. The Recovery Spot, we offer new hope for those suffering from pain and addiction. www.recoveryspotny.com. We're located in New York City.
All right, welcome back to What's Next.
You never know what's next on the show. You really don't.
You don't, because what you're about to see,
Is real.
the people in this are not actors,
No.
because it's us. But we do this show from a church, actually, here
Yes.
in Hightstown, New Jersey. And Hightstown is in a very old, it was a farm town originally. And this church here dates back to the 1700s
Yep.
at some point. It is the First Baptist Church of Hightstown. I'm not a Baptist.
I understand
I
that.
am definitely not John the Baptist. Okay. Lightning may strike.
I don't have water.
Thank God. But what we're about to do, you'll see, we've been in this church where people have come up to us during broadcasts and when we cut to commercial or have said, did you apparently there's a woman who likes to knit down here, and then she slowly fades away. So you take from that what you want. But what we're about to do is go down there, see what we can find. We have no idea.
We have no idea.
We have no idea.
That's what makes it a little
That's
crazy.
correct. So it could be comedy, it could be scary, it could be like, Zoink Scoob!
And it could be the last show on What's Next. We don't know.
We don't know. But check this out. Now, as you saw, what do we get married? Married in. We are going to go downstairs in the First Baptist Church. We're going to give this a shot. We have no idea. We're all going in mass like some screwy Scooby-Doo episode. But you know what?
Do you have the mystery machine parked outside to take us away?
Let's wait. All right, so we're going to go down to see if we can capture on Art's camera footage of his spirits. Of course, you know they're going to be here now because we're sort of doing this tongue-in-cheek, but that's how it goes.
Well, that's why we're coming down with the troops.
All right. Art, you're our tour director. Where should we go first? Into the sewing room?
Oh yeah, into the sewing room.
All right, into the sewing room we go. Here we are. Little tour of the First Baptist Church. This is the vestibule, supposedly, the entrance.
Here, I'll lead the way. Let's see what we find.
Art, this is the room where this woman supposedly sits. I can't see anything because Art's the light is here, but wow, it's very large. Very nice. I wouldn't be able to see her even if it's not because it's too dark in here. I keep looking into Art's camera light, but I didn't realize that this room was this big.
And now I have black light circles.
See? Oh, Black Light Circle has joined us for the tour here.
I love it.
Supposedly she was right around here somewhere. I believe is what we were told. So
I feel a chill.
That will happen. This is very tough for our music director, Mr. Shalanda, because he gets the heebie-jeebies about this. But we will. We're here. The big guy's here, so everything's good. Everything's good. So, okay. So this room's clean, right?
Yeah.
This room is clean.
You could go down into this part. Have you been down there?
No, I have not. It's down there.
Oh, come on.
Let's go down here, Art. We'll check this out.
Why am I here?
Now that's the side that takes us up to upstairs, isn't it?
Found that out yesterday.
Why, were you hiding down there? Oh, there's restrooms here.
Yes. But it's an old section. And when you see all of the offices, it's just very quiet. But in here, I'd love to know what this room is. Are you really trying? Folks, I hope you realize he's trying to scare me, Richie, but watch what happens by the end of this video.
Well, look, the kitchen.
Room 13.
Oh,
That's the
forget
room
it.
that you're in,
There.
Danny.
Whoa.
Room 13.
There you go.
Forget
It's the kitchen.
Is that what that is?
It is, it's a kitchen.
Room 13. Forget it.
Room 13.
Tricks the next to fix the phobias.
I will take a walk in. What? Let's see if I exit.
Wow. Maryann is in there.
She is in here. It's a gas stove. That I know. It's kind of creepy in here, actually.
No one else is going in, you notice that?
Nobody's going in, but there's no chairs around the table if you're supposed to be.
So see, this is what?
You don't need chairs when you float.
That's it. There you go. We all float. Apparently so. All right. Next, we will move along. I mean, so far we've turned up nothing, which is fine. You know, it's
We have a light, it's not as creepy. Last night we walked through.
see again. Let me explain. We're doing this whole thing because with the radio program that Maryann and I do, Rock on Radio, we had our Christmas party here, and two separate people have come up here at different times and said that they saw an apparition in this room right behind us. So that's why we went there. But tonight we've turned up nothing. So
I'm
far.
here, see? In the flesh.
All right, come this way.
What a segment this is. Sometimes people actually are people that they can have a freaky vibe and they imprint their energy. If there's a lot of spiritual activity in a place, they get imprinted that on it. Yeah.
Hey, Richard, watch! See, our music director has the heebie-jeebies.
So this is the room that I walked into. There were very fine people.
You walked in there. There's statues.
Statues, yeah.
There's a nativity in there.
This is the church.
And the church itself is in there, correct? And a very old church, so, well, this paranormal investigation has turned up absolutely nothing.
How about upstairs, downstairs? In the kitchen?
No.
He's not going
Rich
back
had
down.
a bad experience down there one time, so, oh, here goes Art.
Downstairs.
Are we going down?
Okay, we are going back up. The only good thing that we promised you is there would be comedy. Scaring our musical director is one of the most fabulous things I love to do. Truth be told, he got me earlier. This was just payback.
Yeah, we could not find you guys.
This was the lion that came out of the room at my head. Is that lion right there?
Well, that turned up absolutely nothing. But we didn't know, because we never know what's next. So stay tuned, because we'll be right back.
Are you constantly living with dysfunction in your life? If so, there's help. Neo Zoe, New Life Through Balanced Living, is a very unique holistic wellness company that's here to help you preserve a healthy balance and eliminate any dysfunction. We use an individual approach through nutrition, massage, and various other holistic practices. You can restore your optimal health and a healthy lifestyle. Visit us on the web at neozoe.com or call us at 732-713-0123.
Since 1987, Monmouth Music has served the local music community of Red Bank from their location at 30 Monmouth Street in the center of historic downtown Red Bank, New Jersey. Owner-operated, Monmouth Music provides lessons of all levels, beginner through professional, as well as brand name instruments and a repair service. For all of your musical needs, go to Monmouth Music. That's Monmouth Music, 30 Monmouth Street, Red Bank, New Jersey.
If addiction, pain disorders, and mental health issues control your life, and you are ready for change, Recovery Spot offers expert outpatient care for addiction, pain disorders, and mental health issues. We offer focused, high-quality treatment specifically designed for you. Recovery Spot, we offer new hope for those suffering from pain and addiction. www.recoveryspotny.com. We're located in New York City.
Well,
Well,
that was rather interesting.
it was very interesting.
You think?
Yeah, and you know what?
Yeah.
I don't want you to kill me, so I'm still here. I didn't leave
Remember,
you. I didn't leave you.
remember, check her out, Joe Cagney, but if you leave me, I'll kill you.
That sounds like a threat. Just pay attention. That was a threat.
T-shirts, send us your T-shirts. We will wear them. And make a donation to cityofangelnj.org. And make sure you tell us where you saw the ability to make that donation. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Long Branch Cable Channel 20. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Art. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Blacklight Circle. Actually, they're coming back right now.
Yes,
and,
they are.
They're doing their song, which is called
All About Everything.
We'll see you next week on What's Next.
looking not to run aground this time. I know that even so, devious squeeze play. Don't deny it, 'cause you know I'm right. I know all about everything. Make up truth to suit your mind. I know all about everything. I just hope it turns out fine today. I know all about everything. Make up the truth to suit your mind. I know all about everything. I just hope it turns out fine. I know all about everything. Make up the truth to suit your mind. I know I just hope